Hey guys, it's Eric, owner of Far Point Farms here in the mountains of North Carolina, and today I'm going to show you a super cheap, super easy way to get a whole lot more light out of the headlights of your ride mower or garden tractor. This is my little mutt here. This has been converted for kind of more ATV use, but as you can see, it's got this old-fashioned regular 1156 incandescent bulbs, old school bulbs that are pretty much obsolete now. Now I'm going to show you the bulbs I'm going to replace it with, show you how I'm going to go ahead and not just do that, but these plastic lenses, they're not really sun-baked, but they are definitely worn, and although you can't see it really good because the light's shining right in the camera, when I turn the lights off and turn this thing around and show it against the garage before and after, you're going to be amazed at how much brighter this is. Now, why would you need brighter headlights? Well, if you're doing snow plowing like this thing's going to be doing, or trail riding at night, or you use your mower after hours, it's definitely helpful to have good lights. These original bulbs, they look like they're effective, but honestly, more than maybe 10 feet out, they kind of just scatter off into the darkness. They really don't have a whole lot of throw to them. So we'll do a before and after. This is the before. Let me show you now with the lights off what it looks like, and then we'll go ahead and take it apart. I'll show you how to do that and show you how to fix them up, clean them up, install new bulbs, and get it back together, all for less than $2. Let's check it out. Okay, a little bit of ambient light from outside, but not a whole lot. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on. You'll see how it lights up the garage. There we go. And it doesn't look too bad. What you can't see is that it's really, the bright zone is right to about here, which again is like 8 to 10 feet. 8 to 10 feet, that's not a huge problem. Beyond that, yeah, it's lighting this up because it's a white surface. If you're plowing snow, this is acceptable. But in a real nighttime, like against a dark color like gravel or dirt, not very good throw. So let me get the camera back off the tripod, we'll hit the lights, and I will show you how easy it is to remove these assemblies, clean them up, swap the bulbs, and have a whole lot better throw. Let's see. All right, here we go. So again, this is a Murray wide body, and some of these models will be slightly different, but what you're looking for is going to be basically the same. These bulbs should slide right out, and there is my connector. I'll go ahead and remove the bulb, and we'll just lay that to the side. But I want to go an extra step. Get the other one out there. I want to take these assemblies out and clean them because I have a feeling after all these years, this is almost, well, it might be over 20 years, it's hard to know, that there's a lot of dirt and debris in there. So if you see right here, there's tabs, and we should be able to release the tabs here, a little downward force, and there we go, and slide those right out of there. I'll do the same with the other side. There we go. And now let's take it over to the bench and see what we got. Okay, here we go. We got that on the table, and we got our old bulb here. Again, just a regular incandescent 1156 bulb. I'll save those. Most automobiles still use those, and go ahead and use that if I ever have a bulb go out on a car. Perfectly good for tail lights or park lights, but not really great as a headlight. Anyway, I've got one of the lenses over here. I'll show you. You can see the yellowing. You can't really see the metal behind it, but let me go ahead and remove that cover, and what you'll see on the back side here, whew, look at all that dirt and nastiness there. You see that? Yeah, that right there, that's half your problem. So the first thing I would do here is take a can of Windex or a bottle of Windex here. I'm just going to wipe that out and clean that up. And then I'm going to do the same with this. This being the metal reflector. Look at the dust and stuff down there. That's 20 years worth of leaves and all that other stuff that just kind of get kicked up. These aren't sealed bulbs, or sealed systems, so that stuff does get in there. Now I'm actually surprised. A lot of these are made out of plastic, and the plastic chrome comes off or wears off with age. In that case, you would need to spend maybe another $1, get a can of silver spray paint and repaint these things to make them shiny. But this one here just needs to be cleaning. So give me a second, I'll take both these over, I'll wipe them down, clean them up, and we'll take a look at the difference. I'll only do one so we can just check the difference between the two, okay? Okay, all right, so there's one of the originals, and here's one that I've cleaned up. Already we're seeing a major difference here. I can now see the inside of that. And I didn't restore these. You could actually, this is plastic. You could go and do a headlight restoration. You could polish this down and get all the little fine scratches out of it. But this one wasn't too badly yellowed. As you can see, I can see through it pretty good. And comparing that to the original uncleaned one, I can not nowhere near as good there. So same thing with the backs here. That cleaned up really nicely. You can see the yellowing is gone. So right away, my reflectiveness is going to be much better. But wait, there is more. It's the best part of all. And that is this. I'm replacing this. And this is the only cost I really have in this, is, the rest of it, you should have a can of Windex laying around, hopefully. But there's my 1156, so straight from China for two of these. That's an 1156 replacement, and it is an LED. This was $1.47 with free shipping from China for a pair of these. You can see it has LED lights all the way around, and it also has 3 larger LED lights right here. And if you can see that little hump right there, it actually has like a projector lens. So this is perfect for a headlight. Some of these LEDs that you see on the market, they'll just have LEDs around the side, maybe one on top. This one having that reflector and that dome there, this is designed to be a headlight for these mowers. This is perfect. This was just an inexpensive eBay purchase, straight from China. Here's the, I don't know if you can see that or not, LT1164C07A03. So, I mean, you know, this was just eBay, random seller. I looked for the lowest price, found one that looked like it would fit my needs, and it certainly has. So the next step, I'll go ahead and clean that other dirty one up, but I will reinstall them with these new LEDs. We'll do a before and after. I'm very curious. I already know the answer, though. I mean, this is a superior product to the old incandescent bulbs in every way, but we'll go ahead and check them out. All right. Reassembly is just as easy as disassembly is. Go ahead and lay that on top of each other. Got that in there. Let's see, is that the right way? Yeah. And then we'll slide that back in and it just pops into place. It's not a whole lot to it. There we go. Once that's in there, I'll go ahead and take my new bulb, stick that in there, and we're ready for our light test. There we go. And that's it. Let's close it up and see how it works. Ready? And there we go. So, I don't know how well it's showing up on camera, but I'm telling you in person, that is a whole lot brighter and a whole lot whiter. And let me go ahead and stand in front of it. There we go. So again, I'm about 8 feet out. Now before, the light was sitting right about here. That's where it ended. That was pretty much the end of the actual light. Here I can see into the shadows here and over here, so it's throwing that light a lot farther. Hopefully you can see me okay back here. I'll go ahead and turn it around and show you the look from the front is also a much bright white light now, and pretty darn impressive, man. So I'm impressed. For less than $2. As you can see, the lights are very much a different color. No longer do we have that sickly yellow. We have a bright white. The lenses are a lot clearer, the throw is a lot farther. I don't know how it's showing up in the camera itself, but I'm telling you in person, it almost hurts to look into these as opposed to the other ones, which were kind of like candlelight in comparison. But let's check out the test. Until next time, I'm Eric, the owner of Farpoint Farms. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you. Take care.
There's always something that needs a little fixing on Farpoint Farms. Freedom is mighty sweet.